is the Team ClearCoat podcast. We're two friends finally doing something about our obsession with cars.
We're probably not doing it well, but it should be fun, and we might actually learn something along the way. I'm Dave.
And I'm Ian, and this is our show.
Why did you not tell me?
Oh, wow. I don't know what this is about.
Ian?
What is this about?
Parts
Dave?
of your Volkswagen are broken, and you never told me.
Oh, well, yeah, we don't have that much time, just on this planet, existentially. We don't have that much time to go over everything that's broken in my possession, because it's a long list, man.
I'm Dave.
I'm Ian.
This is the Team ClearCoat podcast. Ian.
Yeah.
We'll get back to what's the latest symptom of your VW-itis.
Okay.
But first, we need to talk about happy things.
Yes, we do. We need to podcast about podcasting for a moment.
A moment.
Please bear with us for this indulgence.
Yes.
This is episode number 192.
Yep. I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Can you be proud and ashamed at the same time? Is that?
I think that
the German word for that is Team ClearCoat. I believe.
When you take the Myers-Briggs, that's what it comes out as.
Yeah, exactly. Episode 192.
Yeah.
And so obviously we're approaching our 200th episode.
Yeah, provided the planet doesn't blow up, sure.
A non-zero chance.
Right.
And so to commemorate, or memorialize,
celebrate,
or mourn, or however you want to look at it.
Mourn. Come with us and mourn the Team ClearCoat podcast. Oh my God.
We are doing a thing, and it's an actual thing, a real thing that's not in your basement.
Right, not in my basement.
Hopefully not smelling each other's farts for once.
We do that wherever we go.
Yeah, so for the 200th episode on Tuesday, June 18th,
yes,
6 p.m.,
yes,
we will be doing a live version of the show from Unser Karting and Events.
Yes.
I have no idea how we talked anyone into this, but not only is Unser allowing us to do this,
I have an idea.
but Haggerty is going to be sponsoring us.
Yes.
Is going to be sponsoring the show, the live show.
It's an official Haggerty Drive Club event.
Drivers Club.
Should
We're already screwing it up. Already screwing it up. You want to show the people the information? So from 6 to 9 p.m., there will be all you can race. So as many races as you can cram in. I have done these at Unser before. Some people are lackadaisical about it.
Okay.
If you are motivated, you can just get out of a cart and into a cart and go crazy.
Okay.
But it's $45 for the racing. And then at 9 p.m., they're going to shut down the racing, and we're going to do this.
Yeah, in front of whoever decides to hang around.
And luckily, there's a bar there, so you can get some drinks.
Right. Yeah.
We're going to do prizes.
I'll drive you home.
Dave will drive me home. We're going to do prizes.
We have a bunch of stuff to give away.
Yep.
A bunch of stuff to talk about.
Hopefully, maybe.
If you have a friend that's never heard the podcast before, this would be... I think that they will have a good time hanging around.
I think so.
I think we're going to do a little bit of a greatest hits, what makes us us kind of podcast.
And some audience participation.
Absolutely, yeah.
And hopefully it'll be a good time and we don't fuck it up.
June 18th. It's a Tuesday night.
Yes.
Please come out. We will be putting a Facebook event out.
Yes.
We will be tweeting a link. We will be posting something on Instagram and putting the link in our bio.
Correct. Yes. We're going to be annoying you with it over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. So also the event is capped at 50 people.
Yes.
So this is like you are going to get to race a bunch for $45, which is that's normally about what you would pay for 3 sessions at Unser. Right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Right.
So
you're going to get to race way more than that.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll get more races in than that, and it comes with 2 idiots.
Right.
Idiots, and you'll probably get some free things.
Yeah, you'll definitely.
We'll have there'll be Haggerty swag. There'll be we'll give away. I think there's going to be some free races that we're going to give away
stuff.
For fast laps.
Yep.
and all that sort of stuff.
I'm cooking up something special for people, for certain people in the audience.
Okay.
Depending on karting outcomes.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything about this.
No, you don't. Yeah.
We should have stickers, all that sort of stuff.
Yep, for sure. So please come out, race, hang around, watch us do the show.
Yeah.
Let us yell at you live. And yeah, we would love to see you there.
Yeah. If you happen to be in Denver, just come on down.
Tuesday, June 18th.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That's enough podcasting
talking about us.
Podcasting. Except it's not.
Really?
Because we have one other thing to podcast about podcasting about.
Do we?
Yes. We are getting a press car.
Oh,
imminently in a couple of days.
In a couple of days, we have a 2019,
I believe so,
Chrysler
Pacifica hybrid coming to us.
And courtesy of Redline.
If there's
and
something,
FCA.
If there's something you want to see us do, or if there's something you want to know about it, let us know.
Yeah, because we love the Pacifica. We already have a video script in the works. Mm-hmm. We already have a plan, a plan, a canal, Panama. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, let us know what you want to hear about the Pacifica. We love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That is enough.
Okay.
For now, really.
We actually have like
about podcasting.
Almost 200 episodes, and we have like a legitimate news column at the top. Right? Like
for the first time.
Business to attend to.
Right, yeah. We are closed for old business.
Yes. Attendance.
Present.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay, excellent.
You'd be like Murray.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I do want to talk about something that is timely.
Okay, sure.
In the news, and it is about something that we talk about on this show. Quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not at all just an excuse to get to a fun FMKCars.
Okay.
Nope,
not at all.
No. So the Met Gala just happened yesterday, I think. Or Sunday or whatever. But the Met Gala happened recently.
Yes.
And the Drive.com did a really cool thing this time where they covered the cars of the Met Gala.
That's a great idea.
It was brilliant. And it really does the pop culture and cars, whenever those two things intersect, I always think it's interesting.
Yeah, it's never less than interesting, and usually good things come out of it.
Right. Yeah. And this year was this thing is no exception, because this young person
Casey Musgraves,
who is a
country singer.
That explains it. That explains why I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
She went all out. So the theme this year was camp. So it's supposed to be kind of campy and over the top, right?
Right.
I thought it was a missed opportunity that no one took the pun route and showed up in like a backpack and a tent.
And a Patagonia shirt.
I mean, camp. Come on.
Great, Ian.
Go the pun route.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not in fashion.
Yeah.
But this is brilliant. It's a Z06, pink Z06 that's made to look like a Barbie car, and then she's dressed up like Barbie and sat in the back. Fucking fantastic.
I think it's spectacular.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And then also Serena Williams showed up with the suicide door Lincoln,
right,
which is badass and awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Super, super cool.
Yeah.
So kudos to the Drive for sending someone to cover the Met Gala.
That is awesome. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I love that. I love that Lincoln is rebranding the suicide doors as center opening doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it says Coach Door Edition.
Center opening doors. Yeah.
I know, but I think
okay. Lincoln Continental Coach Door Edition.
I think that's the official name is Coach
Door. Okay.
Which is still pretty weird and lame, but whatever.
Yeah.
The car does look good with the.
Oh yeah, for
doors.
Sure. And any Lincoln needs to have those doors, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yes, I was just happy to see that.
Right. No. Yeah. Like as over the top fashion, like because that's what it is. It's camp. It's like insane things. Mm-hmm. A great way to express yourself in an ancillary manner to that is with your vehicle.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Some people have the most bonkers, batshit crazy cars, and then just get out dressed like this.
Right? It's very strange.
Like I saw a guy in a bro truck, like a bro truck. Mm-hmm. I went for a nice bike ride on Sunday, and part of it took me on the way to Green Mountain past Bandimere. Right.
Okay.
And there was a drag racing event at Bandimere on Cinco de Mayo, and tons of cars. It's like when you go to a concert of Red Rocks or something like that. There's only a couple ways in or out, so like there's just traffic lined up, right?
Yeah.
There was a bro truck that I saw pass on the road, and I was like, ha, bro truck, right? And then like I got to the street that bro truck was waiting in line on to get into Bandimere, and like you pull up and it's just a dude in a baseball cap. Like you think like all this like crazy chrome and like weird red accents on the wheels and like just insanity. Like I need more from you.
This is a good point because this is kind of the inverse of like one of the things that we talked about when we first started this show.
Yeah.
Way back was how we would talk to friends who had opinions about everything. Well, like won't go to a restaurant without reading 30 reviews. Won't see a movie without reading everything about it.
Yeah.
They have opinions about everything.
Right.
Except like they'll buy like a Corolla.
Right. They're like, I need a car.
Right.
Give me generic car.
But the inverse is also true, where there are lots of people who are like super, super into cars.
Right.
And then dress, like they only shop at Goodwill or whatever.
Right.
Right. And, meanwhile they have like tens of thousands of dollars worth of mods into their car,
And I don't even know if it's about the dollar amount, but like artistic expression into the car, right? Yeah. Like that's obviously an outlet that doesn't really like, I don't know. Yeah. It's like, it's like meeting Aphex Twin and like, he's just dressed like this, you know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Exactly. You kind of want like it to be a total package, right?
This is a fantastic segue. Segue into my FMKCars.
FMKCars is a game that Ian and Dave play on the TeamClearCoat podcast. It's based on the classic game Fuck, Marry, Kill, but instead of playing it with people like gross people do, we play it with cars. Ian, in this game, F means you hit it and quit it, you drive it for a day. M means you marry it, it is your daily driver, warts and all. K means you kill it, you send it to the crusher immediately.
Correct, Dave, all correct.
Thank you, Ian.
And so this one is kind of about being the total package.
Okay, all right.
Right?
Okay.
And it is called, you might want to buckle in. Okay.
All right. Yep. Strap. Yep, okay.
Fashion! Turn to the left. Fashion! Turn to the right. Oh! Fashion. We are the Goon Squad, and we're coming to town. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Listen to me. Don't listen to me. Talk to me. Don't talk to me. Dance with me. Don't dance with me. No. Beep, beep. Cars from the Met Gala with a fashion twist.
What song lyrics are those?
It's the song Fashion.
By?
One young Mr. Bowie.
Okay.
You didn't recognize it at all?
No, I didn't.
Fashion. Turn to the left. All right. So these are going to be cars from either the Met Gala or that are tied to fashion in some way.
Okay. All right.
There is a twist.
Okay.
The twist is, and you'll notice that there's another in the Talk About's document. There's another URL there. You're going to want to pull that up.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna get each one of these cars is going to be paired with an outfit that's featured in Lewis Hamilton's Instagram feed. Lewis Hamilton, for anyone who doesn't know, is very into fashion.
Yes.
And attends the Met Gala every year.
Yes.
So we're just go right back up to the top, young man.
Okay.
All right. So the first car is going to be the Barbie Corvette Z06 convertible.
Okay. All right.
So you can just scroll up and find it. There we go.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yep.
It will be paired with this first... His look from this year.
This snappy suit. Okay.
That's that very snazzy suit with the strange collar.
Okay.
What are your opinion on those sorts of collars?
Yeah, I mean, I would never wear it, but I understand it in like high fashion. Sure.
I don't think they look. I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
For them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one.
Okay.
is going to be the Lincoln with the suicide doors.
Okay, all right.
That that Serena was getting out of, and that will be paired with the. Since you like a tracksuit, you're going to get a tracksuit.
This tracksuit?
Yeah, that yellow tracksuit.
Yeah.
Now, I think once you look at it, you might have a second opinion about it.
Oh, boy. It's a Texas tracksuit that says, don't tread on me.
Well, that's not Texas.
But yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with Texas. It says, don't tread on me. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I love a tracksuit, but man, okay.
And that's a gaudy tracksuit.
It is.
That is a loud tracksuit.
What are the constraints around when I have to wear these things?
That's your outfit. That's when people picture you in their mind's eye, you're in that.
Okay. All right.
You wear it often enough. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right. So the last one was not at the Met Gala this year. It is instead a car that belonged to the gentleman who wrote the song that I referenced.
One of Bowie's cars.
David Bowie. It's a really great car. 1981 Volvo 262C Bertone.
262C. Yeah.
Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
There you
go.
All the Bertone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. And tell me what I'm wearing from Mr. Lewis.
And you're gonna wear the white suit down here at the Yep, right there.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty snazzy little.
Oh God.
Snazzy little number, except it's got some bedazzlement on it.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Cool suit.
All right, I have
a one button. That's a hard look to pull off.
It is. Yeah. You go 3 or 4 in my opinion.
The 4?
Just take it right on up. Yeah.
You have like a Steve Harvey.
Yeah, absolutely. Double-breasted. 8 buttons. Yeah. I want it to look like a cat's teats. Yeah.
You look like an admiral from like the 1800s.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. I have my. Okay. Let me give you 2 scenarios. If I was just picking on cars. Okay. If I was just picking on cars, I think I would pick. Oh, that's us. We don't need to look at that. I think I would marry the Volvo.
Okay.
Okay. Because for the love of God, it's perfect.
You'd marry that Volvo over the Continental?
I think I would.
Okay.
Yeah. I think for a day I'd drive the pink Corvette.
Okay.
Right? Because that's all the sunscreen I have.
Yeah.
But I do think I would marry that Volvo.
Okay, so you're going to crush...
Unfortunately, crush the Lincoln, which
just
hurts.
Happens to be the one with the Don't Tread on Me tracksuit.
Yeah. Well, this is if I'm just picking cars. Okay? If I'm just picking clothing, I'm crushing the Don't Tread on Me tracksuit.
Okay.
Okay? I am marrying the white suit. Okay?
It's the same answer as the cars.
Hang on.
Oh.
And then I'm effing the black suit that he has. Okay?
All
right? Now, all together, I'm marrying the Lincoln and the yellow tracksuit.
What? Why? I don't follow.
Because the combination together? Yeah, that...
okay. It's very jarring.
Emulsion? I like that combo together.
Okay.
Okay? I'm killing the pink Cadillac and the black suit.
Yeah.
And then I'm effing the Volvo and the white suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're going for more of a, like, someone sees you in the wild and calls our crisis hotline. Like,
yeah.
What are you?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Right? I like that you were jumping to conclusions. It's the same thing, Dave. Your attention span is so fucking short. It's the same. Honestly, I probably would have forgotten if that was the same thing. But I was going somewhere with that.
Well, that's what I assumed. I assumed your goldfish brain forgot that it was the same. I was like, wait, those are the same ones.
Right. Yeah. No. It's about the combination.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
What do you think you would do?
I don't know. I have felt the need for a loud suit in my life for a while. I really like that black suit, actually.
Yeah.
And I'd drive a pink Corvette around. Like,
hell yeah.
A pink Barbie Corvette Z06, especially that it's a Z06.
Yes.
Feels like it's designed perfectly to annoy like 90% of Corvette owners.
The exact segment of Corvette owners that you want to annoy.
Yes, the correct segment of Corvette owners. You're right.
Yes. Yeah, that quantity, whatever it is perfect.
Yeah. So I think I would. Ooh, that's tough. I think, it's tough between that and the white suit and the Volvo, because that Volvo is just super, super cool.
It is. It is a gorgeous car, right?
And it's just, there's something cool about it.
First of all, one thing that's amazing about that, what car has headlights that size these days?
Yeah, that's true.
Those are huge.
They are enormous.
Yeah.
It's just a cool car. I think you're right. I think I would marry that.
Okay.
I'm going to marry the Volvo. I'll drive the Corvette for a day, and I'm going to crush the Lincoln.
Okay.
And the tracksuit.
Okay.
And then crush the tracksuit again.
I got to get you in a tracksuit at some point.
They're pajamas.
I know. That's fantastic. I'm not saying you wear it outside of your home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I don't see the point of house clothing. House-only clothing. I'm wearing clothing to leave the house.
So in your home, you're just buck naked?
Well, yeah. No, I'm not.
Oh, Ian.
Never naked. Never nude.
Yeah, you're a never nude. Okay, I have an FMK Cars for you.
I want to hear it.
Okay, all right. And then I want to get on. Well, actually, you know what? Before we get to my FMK Cars, let's shift this. I want to do a little bit of listener content, okay? Because mine's kind of related. So first off, let's talk about our buddy Johnny, okay? Mr. Detail R on Twitter. He's a professional automotive detailer. He has a detail shop, Attention for Detail, LLC.
He does. He is in the Wisconsin.
Yep. So look him up and get him to detail your car because he's going to do great work. Okay? All right. So he sent us something a little while ago that we've been meaning to get to, but he drove by an old GM plant.
Oh, right.
Right? And you were having a bit of a conversation with him on Twitter about this, right?
I was.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what we said about it. Oh, because it was what they built there.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you mind pulling that up?
I'm pulling it up now.
But first of all,
Suburbans is what they built.
Oh, okay. Okay. Which is amazing that it's not still in production because they keep making Suburbans, right?
Right.
But I personally I have this weird morbid fascination with like urban decay and empty corporate spaces.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why I'm really drawn to the failure of corporations. Maybe it's because I worked for a company that was owned by Tyco Electronics, and at one point they turned my stock share price from $110. In less than a day, they turned it to $9.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I knew they imploded. I didn't realize it was that dramatic.
Yeah. So, anyway, I don't know. I have this, I love urban decay, empty corporate stuff, like corporate things that dissolve. I don't know why. So seeing stuff like this, and I'm really glad that you sent us this stuff, Johnny, like the old GM plants, like those are fantastic. Like if I could get access to like walk through that, I love it so much.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Here it is from the air. Yeah. Look at that. Just the lone smokestack. Right? Yeah. So when I was a kid, my dad was a police officer, but then he also always had a second job, right? And at one point, he was running security for a really upscale hotel in downtown Kansas City called the Radisson Muehlebach. And they folded and went under, right? And so when I was a kid, maybe, gosh, how old was I? 8, maybe 10 at the oldest. I would just go to work with my dad sometimes and just like have an entire hotel, like an abandoned hotel to play in.
Oh, wow.
Like the ballroom, like floor, because, you know, obviously the AC and everything turned off with the Kansas City humidity, the ballroom floor warped. So it was like a skate park.
Oh, wow.
You know, just all the wood. Yeah. And I just remember all these empty desks and like, you could just like look through them and like, somebody's pencils are still in there, you know, like the stuff that like people are just like, fuck it, you know?
Right.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to go work somewhere else or whatever. Yeah. It was just, I don't know. It was really weird. And so seeing stuff like that makes me think of this. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about my first deployment
No.
When I was in the military?
No.
So my first deployment was for an exercise.
Okay.
In Kuwait.
Oh, okay.
And the exercise was that there was this base that had been basically abandoned. It was like a joint Kuwaiti U.S. base.
Really? Okay.
And it was this base that had been abandoned like a year or two before, or maybe longer. I can't remember the details.
Okay.
But basically the exercise was, can you take that base and just like boot it up? You know,
okay.
Can you have it on warm standby?
Right.
And drop like a skeleton crew in.
Right.
And bring the space up. So they had flight crews there. This exercise was everyone from like an F-16 squadron all the way through to us being like doing IT shit, right?
Right.
And we would find just weird shit.
Okay.
You know, like where people were obviously leaving and had taken like a switch that was like fully populated and just pulled down, just ripped it down, or like cut wires across.
Yep, just straight cut.
You know, stuff like that, because you know you're going home.
Right.
You don't give a shit.
Nope.
It's not your stuff.
Right.
You're just trying to get out of there. And so now when someone comes back and tries to like use that space for its original intended purpose again, it's really, really difficult. Turns out it's
very jarring. Yeah.
And I think the lesson from the overall lesson from the exercise was don't do that.
Okay.
Basically, it's cheaper to like sustain that stuff.
Okay.
Things decay quickly.
Right.
You know, we had I think the base was only closed for like 6 months or something.
No way.
And it was in the desert, and they had to run like a half-mile run of cable again because one of the troughs had flooded.
No way.
Just from nobody being there, you know, and or it wasn't properly maintained when people left or whatever it was.
Whoa.
I remember that, and I just remember also like endlessly toning out wires in the command building.
Right.
Because people had just ripped shit out of the wall.
Oh my God.
And like toning, for anyone who doesn't know, so like when you have to figure out like, oh, I have this loose cable over here, I need to figure out where it goes, you literally strap this thing on to the wires, and it sends a literal tone through the wires, and then you go on the other end with a receiver, and you touch the receiver to the outside of the wire, and if it tones, if you hear a tone through the speaker, then you know you're
on the same wire.
You're on the same wire. And so doing that for like just an insane rat's nest of wires that like had at one point fell through the drop ceiling.
Way.
It was so heavy. Yeah.
That's amazing, Ian.
It was crazy, yeah.
I mean, do you have pictures from that time?
I don't know if I do. I'm sure I do someplace, but it was years ago.
Right.
Now, so it was a while ago. It was like 2004.
If you ever come across
5?
pictures from that, I need
2004?
to see them.
Yeah,
I would love that. Just on the side. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm fascinated with that stuff.
Yeah. I'll tell you more. I'll tell you. I have some other stories about that.
Nice. Nice. So Johnny sent us these great pictures. Drove by the plant. I don't know. I always think of the people that work there, like touching the stuff that they touch. Like, I don't know. I just like I don't know. I'm a pretty sentimental person anyway.
Yeah.
So the building that I used to work at the medical center at Anschutz, right? Mm-hmm. The old Fitzsimmons Army Hospital.
Yeah.
Right. You've been in there. Mm-hmm. The marble steps going from the ground to the first floor are like worn down like over an inch on some of the edges. Mm-hmm. And I would make it a point, like when I was taking the stairs down, to get out at that first floor and then take those stairs to the ground floor. So that like I was walking on the same like worn marble that like Dwight Eisenhower walked down.
Right.
And like, all of these people, Yeah. My boo's dad, know. Like, my buddy Lenny was born in that building.
You are so sentimental.
I am.
So sweet.
I am. Yeah, my buddy Lenny was born in that building and ended up working one floor above the floor that he was born on.
Well, that's depressing.
Well, he didn't go straight there.
Well, I know, but that's...
A few things have changed since then.
Yeah.
It was an army hospital and then became an office building.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just I really like that kind of stuff. I just really like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So speaking of the decay of General Motors, I would like to play a voicemail from our buddy Eric.
Okay.
Hey guys, it is Eric in Chicago again, and I just got done.
And remember, Eric's the one that sent us the Kia Jaguar last week.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Walking my son to kindergarten, and out of the corner of my eye in a parking lot, I spotted what I thought was an Escalade with a Landau roof. And I know that's been a recent topic, so I went to get a picture. And as I got closer, it's not a Landau roof. I think I've spotted a converted Escalade. I thought it might have been one of those EXT Avalanche Escalade things with like a soft top cover thing, but it's not that either, I think.
You can hear. Eric, we feel you.
I don't know what it is. I'm confused. I will send pictures. I got some. I would have taken more, but the woman was in her car sitting there watching me take pictures of her car, and I am not confrontational enough to ask her what the hell she did or ask her why she chose those wheels. But I don't know. I'm questioning why I still live in the western suburbs of Chicago after this recent spat of faux Jaguars and Cadillacs. Thank you.
In a previous life, did you hit a witch with your car?
I know, right?
What did you do to deserve seeing a fake Jaguar and a convertible Cadillac Escalade?
Oh, shit.
Yep. So remember, Jake from Racers HQ. He's seen the same one, and he sent it to us, and we talked about it on the show.
I don't remember that.
Goldfish brain over here.
I know.
Does, buddy.
Know. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. This also makes me think that we should probably not use profanity when we do the live show at Unser.
Oh yeah. We'll see. We'll see how well we do with that.
There it is in all its glory.
Yeah, it is a convertible Escalade.
So this is a company. I found them because I'm sure Eric probably did this as well, but I rage Googled it. Like you do after seeing something like this. And let me do a little bit of tab cleanup here real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Get a shirtless Lewis Hamilton off of the tabs here. All right, we'll talk about that Subaru in a minute. Okay. So it's this company called NewportConvertible.com. Okay. They say they're worldwide. They've got, let's see, here's their contact us. First of all, this looks like a completely global website, doesn't it? Where it pops in, right? They've got an office in California, Barcelona, China, right? Maybe they do. Who knows? But this is outside of Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And the convertible that Eric saw is the same one from their effing website.
Oh, really?
Yep. Here it is.
It's those wheels.
It's the exact same wheels, unless they just happen to offer that as a fucking crazy person starter kit. Hey, do you want to do the automotive equivalent of PCP? Have we got a car for you?
So does that start as the pickup truck? Or?
No, it's the proper Escalade.
Oh, wow.
Because the pickup truck didn't have quite that same back. It's an actual Escalade. It's not the truck.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it doesn't have a truck bed.
I also love that you went to the you originally went to the contact us page.
Yeah.
And you could just type why?
Yeah. Here we're playing their video. Newport.
But I mean, this is again a thing where I'm torn about this because I don't care that someone's ruined an Escalade.
Right. Because it's not like they ruined a perfectly stock Volkswagen R32 with 10 miles on it.
those wheels on this video are horrendous.
Well, I mean, look at the car. The wheels have to be crazy enough to match the car.
And I can't imagine how horrible that drives.
I mean, it never goes over 12 miles an hour anyway, so yeah.
And also, what sort of storage? What's the storage space situation in that vehicle? I'm assuming it's like nothing.
It's not good, Bob. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
What other convertibles do they have?
They have.
What's the name of this place? It's
NewportConvertible.com. They have like Ford.
Newport
maybe it was an Escalade truck. I don't know. Yeah, they have Ford F-150 convertibles.
Okay.
They have this Bentley Bentayga monstrosity that
looks like a render.
They photoshopped that. They do say that.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did they actually do a Tesla?
Maybe. Yeah. They receive 100 orders. Yeah, they did a Subaru BRZ.
I'm gonna say something. That looks really good.
It does. Yeah,
that looks fantastic.
I have a feeling that this is a photo shart, though.
It is.
Yeah,
that looks really good.
Yeah, the Model S convertible. Oh, it arrives in time for summer. Oh, this was in
2014.
2014. Yeah. So
I wonder if they actually built any.
Yeah, I don't know, Ian. But NewportConvertible.com. Should you be from NewportConvertible.com? We'd love to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Now they're just showing us a picture of a car that Bentley made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Very interesting.
Yep. Oh, God. Why do we have to do photos like that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, anyway, the decay of GM. Convertible Cadillac Escalade.
That Escalade is amazing. And I can't believe that two people have spotted it.
I know. Speaking of spotting the same thing, I saw this again in the exact same spot on the highway that I saw it before.
That's awesome.
It's the Ute Toyota pickup truck. Yeah. I think it just goes from those two exits on the highway, and I just happened to catch it.
It's someone's living a Groundhog Day situation.
Yes.
You just have hopped onto that loop a couple of times.
Yeah. Anyway, the messed up GM brings me to an FMKCars.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Ian, this one's called Sun's Out, Guns Out. Topless cars and a betanked top Ian.
Oh, no.
Ian, in this FMKCars, you're going to get a car and a tank top. And the tank top's going to have a catchy slogan on it.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Might as well put me in flip-flops.
Yeah, our buddy Lewis says that Tesla looks amazing. Yes, it does. It looks great as a convertible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So first up, I'm going to give you the Cadillac Escalade convertible.
Okay.
Your tank top says "Sun's out, guns out."
Oh, crap.
Okay, so it's just body hair and a catchy slogan.
Shame.
All right. Okay.
So much shame.
Up next, and shame. Up next, I'm going to give you a Nissan Murano.
Okay.
Cross crab. Yep.
Cross crab.
Cross crab.
Cross crab.
Cross crabby ray. Okay.
I'm more interested in the cross crab.
Okay. All right. The tank top you get says, "This body brought to you by whiskey and sarcasm." Formed as a gym logo.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Right.
All right.
I thought with a Nissan Cross Cabriolet, I assumed it would say escaped from downtown mental institution.
Yes. Lastly, I'm going to give you a Toyota Solara convertible.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
God, I opened that in a new window with some magical key combination. How did that happen? Oh, God, help me drag the tab back to where tabs go. Okay.
Tabby Cat.
All right, Tabby Cat. Okay, so you get the Solara convertible.
Okay.
Your tank top says FBI, Federal Body Inspector.
Not female body inspector?
Oh, yeah, I guess female. I was trying to remember what the awful thing was.
It's the female body inspector.
Well, okay. I'm thankful that the thing I remembered happened to be the less awful thing. Okay, it says female body inspector.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, man.
Murano cross cab with the body by whiskey and sarcasm. Escalade with suns out, guns out.
Why would you do this to me?
Because you have to marry one of them, and it's springtime. Sun's out. We had some nice weather. I mean, it's raining constantly now. It's like the city of Seattle moved to Denver right now. But, Ian, summer loving, buddy.
Man, this is awful.
In every one of them, you have to wear a tank top.
This is the worst one you've ever given to me.
No, it's not.
It's the worst one.
I have given you way worse than this.
I can't think of anything worse than being forced to wear a tank top in public with a slogan on it.
Ian. I know you.
Next, you'll be saying I should be eating at a buffet. I did do that. I did. In the tweet I sent out before we started the live stream, I had a GIF from David Bowie in the fashion video, and I said I'll probably do that head motion, and then I just did it without thinking about it.
You and Bowie are the same.
Apart from most everywhere. Shit.
What's it going to be, Captain?
Man.
Sun's out, guns out. Body by whiskey and sarcasm.
All right. So if the shirts were no consideration, I would marry the Solara.
Okay.
It seems to be the lesser of all evils, but the female body inspector shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that.
I can't do that.
Right?
But I also can't do. Here's the problem with the Sun's Out Guns Out one.
Okay.
Is that I feel like I'm in just the correct amount of shape for it to either be that I'm serious about that shirt and way missing the mark, that's how other people would see it, or I'm trying to be ironic.
Right.
And I don't know which would be worse. Like, if someone was thinking, like, oh, that's really funny.
Right.
I don't know if that would be a worse reaction.
Right. Would your feelings get hurt?
Right. Or would it be like, oh, not quite, buddy.
Right. Would you rather have pity? Or
someone thinks they're laughing with you.
Right. But they're laughing at you. Yeah.
See, that's... that shirt that would ruin me.
Or would you like
within 6 hours
a first generation Toyota RAV4 and eat a salad out of a giant wooden bowl every time you drive somewhere?
Yes.
I think we might have to pull the TeamClearCoat safety car on this one.
Oh, I forgot about the safety car.
How am I the one that remembers our canon?
You're like a steel trap tonight. I love it. This is what happens when we record early.
Yeah. Do you see the magic that is 6 p.m.?
I do, yeah. All right, so I think, I'm going safety car.
Oh, no.
No. Okay, I'm going, you're gonna make me marry the... And the other one, the other one also is terrible. This is the worst.
You should call our crisis line from inside. The call's coming from inside the blanket fort.
Dave's a sadist.
Dave's being mean to me. I had no idea.
You've broken me.
That a horseshoe of fabric would break you.
You've completely broken me. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to.
Oh Jesus!
I'm going to do the Solara for a day.
Okay. All right. And the female body inspector.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna drive. Into the desert. Until I run out of gas. And then hopefully I'm rescued.
Okay.
And I'll use my tank top to squeeze moisture out of the sand.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You'll use it as a filter for your human waste.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so that means I get to crush one of the other two.
Yeah.
I'm going to crush the Nissan.
Okay.
Which means I'm marrying the Cadillac
with the tank top of "Suns Out, Guns Out"
that says "Suns Out, Guns Out," and I'm just gonna go with it's a joke.
First of all, Ian, you got those toddler biceps. You do. You have bigger biceps than I do.
Okay, but
you have toddler biceps.
I do not have biceps that warrant "Suns Out, Guns Out."
Is this how you lift weights?
Yes, that's exactly how.
My little cyclist arms. Phones. So I did a chest and arms workout one time, and the next day in the shower with my loofah, I was like, and it was my loofah. It wasn't even wet yet. Wasn't even wet. Let alone carrying soap.
So what would you do, smart guy? Oh, high and mighty over there, remembering things.
I think I might have a heart attack. This is my favorite FMKCars I've ever. I should have saved this for the live show. I should have made you melt down in public.
I would have just started bawling.
Yeah.
Like I can't even. The idea of wearing a tank top in front of people with those slogans on them.
Thank you, Lewis.
It's terrible.
Yes. Okay. So, I think. Oh God. If I wore a tank top for "Suns Out, Guns Out," it'd just be like, it would be hilarious because of just my little pencil arms, just my little Dave arms, right? Yeah. I would absolutely have to kill the Toyota Solara and the female body inspector.
It's pretty bad.
That's just done, right?
Pretty bad.
And then so would my tank top with the Murano, would it say like body by Taffy and Espresso, Taffy and short attention spans?
I think it would just be like
Taffy and Taffy. It'd be a barbell with two things of saltwater taffy on each
coffee
end.
and carbs.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay.
That's what it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably have to marry the Nissan Murano. Yeah. Yeah, and then F the Cadillac Escalade convertible.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's just no good answer there.
Yes. Yeah, and I don't know what I would do. Yeah, there is no good answer. Yeah. I would fill the Nissan Murano with sunblock. Like it would be like a sunblock hot tub. I'd turn on the floor vents and it'd like bubble. Those would be my jacuzzi jets.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I would do a banana boat themed donk with the Nissan Murano cross cab. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was awful. I have horrendous anxiety now.
Well, let's talk about something that you do to alleviate anxiety.
Whiskey?
No.
Karting. Karting.
Yep.
I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got the things. I had to go to Omaha, Nebraska, tropical Omaha, Nebraska for work recently.
Yeah.
And I went to a place. I got in like in the afternoon on a Tuesday, and I didn't have meetings until the next morning. And so I went to a place called Joe's Karting.
Yeah.
In Omaha, and did a handful of races. It's a really short little track.
Yeah, the lap times were what, like 14 to 16 seconds, something like that?
14 seconds is like a fast time.
Okay.
So when I was there, the top time of the week was a 14:497.
Okay. All right.
It was the best time of the week. And yeah, I was there with I expected to be by myself. I got there, and there was one other person there. There were two other people there, and they were both regulars. Who are on the top time of the week.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We're on the top time of the week when
That's
I got
awesome
there.
To show up like with some seasoned. Yeah.
It worked out really well. It's kind of like one of those like lower grip track indoor karting surfaces, gas powered karts.
A little bit more polished on the surface.
Yeah. Okay. And it's a fun little track. Like it didn't look like it was going to be that interesting, but there's some really cool little nuances to it where the cart wants to slide around a lot because you end up having to to slow down while you're doing some lateral movement.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
None of the braking zones or there's not really braking zones, there's lift zones.
Sure.
Are not straight.
Okay.
So it makes for a fun little lap. There's a lot of like double apexes.
Yeah. So we have, if you're listening to this, we have it pulled up on the YouTube. We have their website pulled up, and we can just kind of go through. They have a cool virtual track map on their website.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah, so
here's the start finish here on the left hand side.
Yep, that's the start finish, and so you start with this huge sweeper that's totally flat.
It goes around the circumference of the entire course. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like 270 degrees around, I'd say.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So it seems like there's a few lines around, through there. Obviously, around that sweeper, it's flat, so you just want to like be as tight as you can.
Right.
And then I found that what worked for me was to be wide on the entry to this like double apex.
Okay.
That you get into.
Here, do you want to drive? Oh, you can. Can you drive with the mouse? Is that one still plugged in? No. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. So this double apex right here. I just was staying wide and then lifting right when I got to the apex.
Okay.
And then getting right back and driving through the second apex and taking that tight.
Okay.
That seemed to be the fastest way around for me.
Okay.
And then it's kind of the same thing here, like taking this flat and a little wider to set yourself up here because this is really tight.
Instead of double apexing, like being tight on both of them.
Right.
Okay.
Just like blowing this apex, but setting yourself for this one.
Sure. And
then this kind of the same thing here too. Except here I was doing a little bit more double apexing and lifting in between.
Okay.
Seemed to work the best.
Okay.
For me. I was a little bit off the pace. By the end of it, I got a 14.994.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, and they said that for, first time there, getting into the 14s is really good. So
nice.
I decided to quit as soon as I got into the 14s.
Nice, buddy.
So yeah, it was a really great. They were super nice there, and it wasn't crazy expensive.
Okay.
And the carts seemed to be pretty well evenly matched.
Okay.
From the ones I drove, so yeah.
And one of the really fast folks was in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah. I was talking to him, and he said that this is pretty much the racing that he does because it's same reason that we do it. It's cheap, but also it's one of the few things that he can do that is guaranteed to have hand controls.
Yeah.
So we were talking about different karting places we've been like around the country when we travel and stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah, it was really cool to talk to him, and I tried to follow him and learn his line. He was way faster than me.
Yeah.
And then someone else showed up who was kind of in between us, and I ended up like reeling her in, and eventually being a little bit faster than her and passing her. But yeah, it was a ton of fun.
That's awesome, man.
It was great. Yeah, everyone was super nice, even though like it was tourist and invading regular time.
Right, but I think that we've experienced this a lot with karting, where if you are in a heat with like other people that know what they're doing, like other seasoned karters, you almost always have a good time.
Yeah.
Like one of the last times we were at Unser, there were those two other guys that we fell into heats with. It was you, me, Peter. I'm sorry, Peter, and these two other guys, right?
Yep.
And it became very rapidly apparent in the first heat that we were in with them that they knew what they were doing.
Right. Yep.
And so then the five of us were in a heat on our own, and like before and after, and like there was no like. Everybody knew what they were doing. Everybody, like, we all had awesome races. We were not in anybody's way.
Right.
It all just went so well, and we had such a great time.
Yeah, well, and it's even like, oh, hey, I'm sorry I tapped you there.
Yeah. You can have those conversations, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't, fly off the handle and get heated.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have the bro that's, like, doesn't understand first lap slow and is like trying to pass everybody. Yeah.
There's always one.
That's still one of my favorite karting moments ever. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite karting moment of the last few years is me spinning on the warm-up lap.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
When we were like, okay, we got this plan. We're gonna hold up the group. And then guess you didn't live up to his end of the bargain.
Another one of my favorites is when it was you, me, and then there was that one kid, and you were trying to pass them, and there was that weird space that I just inserted my cart in. Remember that? It was like on the last lap because I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Maybe I would have. Yeah. But yeah, it was like, I'm going to make this situation even weirder.
Like way worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. Yeah. So nice, man. Nice. I'm glad you got to do some karting in Omaha. I'm glad you got to do the karting abroad. That's awesome that you talked to somebody that karts with the hand controls. That's fantastic, and it's awesome that a really safe form of racing is available.
Yeah,
for all of us, right?
Yeah. So if you're in Omaha, go check out Joe's Karting. They were awesome.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
Nice. Ian, I think I have one more FMK cars.
Okay.
And then we can close up the show. My old eyes can't see. What's the time over here?
It says 55 minutes. I think we're dead on schedule.
So we're going to
us being professional.
We're going to record a second show after that. After this, that one might get a little crazy because you might see the Crypt Keeper come out.
Oh, for sure.
I will probably have forgotten everything. Okay, Ian. This one's very very simple. So, Peter came down for a weekend a little bit ago. We hung out. We did some karting. Unfortunately, we weren't able to meet up with you.
Yeah.
Right? But Peter and I spent a lot of time together, right? He's probably mad about that or, probably didn't enjoy the time. I did. I had a good time.
I'm sure he loved it.
We tooled around in his Volvo C30 a whole bunch.
Oh, cool.
We had a great time. That's the perfect car for him.
Did you get to drive it?
I've driven it.
Okay.
Yeah. I picked him up from the airport in it. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So while you're driving around, with your buddy, you talk cars, and one car that we both really appreciate that we feel is very overlooked is like and I think you feel the same way, like a 2008-ish, 2007-ish Acura TL with the 6-speed manual, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like a simple front-wheel drive V6 car. It's easy to maintain. It's nice. It's well built. And the manual transmission is actually great.
Right. It's the same one that was in the Accord Coupe and stuff, right?
Yeah. It's a fantastic transmission, Yeah, and I think that this FMK Cars is just cars like that. Like, just keep it simple. These are just simple cars.
Okay. Do I get to dress like an adult?
Yeah,
job?
Yes. Okay. You only have to wear one tank top. Oh, real quick, let's talk about this. This is our buddy Mark.
Okay.
This is the Subaru that he sent us before with the slow stickers on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the front of it.
Yeah. He said, unfortunately, a little bit after this photo, it was rear-ended, so this car's out of commission.
Oh no, that thing is awesome though.
It is. Look at the front of that. Look at that skid plate. Yeah, that's what you need for the front of your R32.
Yeah.
Just a check plate welded skid plate.
That's badass.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah. Mark did say that the Sweet Prius still lives on though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sweet Prius. I do like that it's named Sweet Prius. Sweet Prius. Okay. So Ian, this FMK Cars, keep it simple, stupid. Let's not overthink this. These are front-wheel drive manual cars with enough power to be fun and easy-ish to maintain.
Okay.
All right. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, it looks like that might be set up for a rallycross, actually.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who rallycrosses with a roof box on? But,
Why not?
Yeah. Regulations.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so first up, I'm going to give you that 2007 Acura TL.
Okay.
Crazy amount of space in that car, too. Way bigger on the inside. Okay?
Was it only the Type S that had the manual?
Nope.
You could get it with the base model?
You can get it with the base model. Yeah, I used to work with a guy that had it.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh. And I think that's the way to go. I mean, the Type S does have 3.5 or 3.7, right?
Yeah,
it does have the bigger engine.
Yeah.
right?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, but the base model is just, it's nice. It's really good.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see here. Then I'm going to give you, and you have to wear a tank top. No, just kidding. Okay, Ian. Then I'm going to give you a 2008
Okay.
VW
All
GTI 5-door.
Okay.
Okay? Right? That's the Mark 6.
I think that's a Mark 5.
Wrong. It's a Mark 5.
Right?
I don't know.
I think it's a Mark 5.
I think you're right. Yeah. I think you're right. It is a Mark 5.
Yeah, because it's the same as the second generation R32, and that was a Mark 5.
Yep. Okay. All right. So simple GTI.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then lastly, I'm going to give you a Mazda 3.
Oh, okay.
3. So it does just have the 2-liter.
Yep.
Right. But I'm going to give you a new one. I'm going to give you a 2017.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think they look great. What do you want? You want the
Oh, the hatch.
The hatch? Okay,
Hell
the
yeah.
5-door hatch. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, so what do you think you do? Look, I gave you a good one.
You did.
Yeah.
This is lovely. I know exactly what I would do.
Okay, what would you do?
I'm going to crush the Volkswagen.
I was wondering if you would. Have you spent time in a Mark V VW at all?
I have been in a Mark V.
What do you think of the chassis,
GTI.
platform, etc.?
It's all right.
Okay.
It's not as good as the new one.
Okay.
And I don't like the way it looks.
Okay. I do like the way it looks.
I think it's like my least favorite GTI, other than like the Mark III.
What if I gave you a Mark 6 GTI? Because I kind of want to round this out.
Yeah, I think that would be a tougher choice.
Okay.
I would take a Mark 7 over all
I'm not giving
both
you a
of
Mark
those.
7.
I want to say, but I would marry the Mazda 3.
You would?
I love that car.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Right. So you're taking the slowest one out of them, but I think that it's still fast enough. I think you would have.
It's the most fun though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that one would be the most fun.
Yeah.
And then I would. So I'm gonna crush the GTI.
Yeah.
And then I'll drive the TL for a day.
Okay. The TL seems like it's very much not on your wavelength. It seems like that's fine. Like this is like a band that like you think is good, but just not your thing.
A little bit, yeah. And I don't know exactly why.
Right.
I've never synced up totally with Acura
As a brand,
even more so
other than the Integra Type R and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And NSX, obviously.
Right,
Yeah.
but like, you know, the core Acura stuff, like I've just never synced with it. Like even like I have with some Lexus products and like Infinity.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe the problem is that it's too easy to see the Honda underneath. Like,
okay. All
like
right.
I look at that and I see an Accord.
Right.
I see a rebadged Accord.
Right.
You know, and I just cannot unsee it. And I don't know why I can't get past it with that, but I can with some Lexus stuff and I can with some Infinity stuff.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay. Hey.
That's my only answer.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think you made the right choice, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that if anything, I would maybe F the GTI.
You wouldn't marry the TL?
I don't know. The Mazda is just so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. Yeah.
They do such a good job with like interiors.
Yeah.
Like it's as a complete package.
Yeah.
Those cars are so great.
Right. If you just, I don't know, this like circles back to the first FMK cars you gave me where I was wearing a yellow tracksuit. Like if you just look at like the styling, okay, sure, it's good, right? If you just look at the power, maybe it's not your thing. Right. But like the combination of everything together is something that you don't find in many cars.
Yeah. No, that's well put. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the controls, they're set up for driving.
Yeah, right. The cabin ergonomics are always great.
Yeah. They do a good job. They know what they're doing.
I have a coworker who is also from Missouri, so we have some hive mind, right?
Yeah.
She was considering getting she was shopping for crossovers. Okay. Here's some that were in the running. Jaguar F-Pace. Like the entry level.
For Pache,
right? I can't remember what else, but then also a Mazda MX-5. And
MX-5? CX-5.
CX-5.
Okay,
Sorry,
I thought she was cross-shopping an F-Pace and a Miata, and I was like, whoa.
I want to meet this person, right? So CX-5, thank you. Mm-hmm. And she told me that like those were the cars that were in the running, and she had made a decision, and I was like, oh God, please don't have bought the Jaguar. Please don't have bought the Jag. She was like, I really like how good the Jag looks, blah, blah, blah. She's like, but I got the Mazda. And I was like, woo!
But the CX-5 and the F-Pace don't look dissimilar from each other.
No, they don't. The CX-5 looks great.
Yeah, and the F-Pace looks good, but
right.
The Mazda is like a reasonable facsimile of it. Like,
right. And it's not something that would give you heartburn overnight because you're worried about like...
Well, it's like half the price.
Yeah, exactly. Half the price, way more reliable. Mm-hmm. She had it for like 2 months, the CX-5, and then somebody rear-ended her.
Oh, no.
And she had just gotten it back from the repair shop the next time I talked to her. So she had her car back. She was doing all right. Yeah. It was one of those things where like she was pulling out of a garage and somebody like tried to like zip through and effing hit her on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say I liked the way that the CX-5 is not as fast as the F-Pace, but I think it drives better.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
I think it's more fun. Like we drove them both on mountain roads, and I think the CX-5 was more fun.
Absolutely. That F-Pace was insufferable.
I think, and part of it was that I think it's another thing with expectations too, though. You get into a Jaguar, and it's like, this is a sporty SUV, so you expect it to feel sporty, and then it just doesn't.
Right. I want to hear that. Rawr. That's what I want out of it. Rawr. It's a Jaguar. Rawr.
Wow.
Come here. Let me touch your face. Rawr.
I just got re-vasectomied. I got another vasectomy just then when you do that.
You could probably use another one.
Probably. But the Mazda, you get in and you're like, oh, this is gonna be like like a rogue competitor,
right,
and you're like, oh shit, this thing drives great,
right, yeah, you're exactly right.
Under promise, over deliver.
Yep,
it's good. It's a good way to go through life.
That's how we do it. Yeah. So. Yeah, thank you, Lewis, for watching along with us.
Mm-hmm.
Ian?
Dave.
Our 200th episode spectacular.
Yes, spectacular. Why didn't we think to name this a spectacular?
June 18th, Tuesday night. Come out on a school night and hang out with Team ClearCoat.
Yep.
Watch me go full-bore Crypt Keeper at 9:15.
Well, that's true. I was going to say, we're going to get out of there at a reasonable hour. It only goes till 10.
Yeah, but I'm going to do like an hour of karting before that. And then probably swear at some technical issue while you're still blazing laps in karts.
Yeah, so that's the thing too, is that you guys could come out and do like two heats, and then come for the real show, which is us troubleshooting audio issues.
Check. Do you hear that? Do you hear that buzz?
Yeah.
Is
there a hum? Is there a fucking hum?
Is there a hum?
Is it the television causing a hum?
Right.
You guys, if we had recorded all of those, it'd be an amazing video.
I was troubleshooting the new, getting back to the new setup because we're not running it off my laptop this week.
All right.
And I was like, why are we so quiet? Am I so quiet? My fucking mic was off. The other mics were picking me up. That was maybe about 3 or 4 minutes of knob twiddling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you start touching the board?
Yeah.
Hey-o! Knob twiddling jokes. Okay, it's time to end. We have another one to do.
Okay, so if you see a Cadillac Escalade convertible, or apparently the only one, like Eric and Jake have seen, call the Team ClearCoat Automotive Crisis Hotline, and that number is Ian.
Oh, shit. 720-515-1391.
Yep.
I got it.
Nailed it.
Leave
us a voicemail. Send us a text. Yeah.
Send us a picture.
Exactly.
Have your intern take a picture.
Exactly.
While you're driving.
Exactly. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
Facebooks.
Yep. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Correct.
Yeah, do that.
Send us an email, teamclearcoat@gmail.com.
Yep.
And then also go check us out. That we'll be sending out the if you're following us on Facebook, we'll send out the event.
Yep.
So sign up for that. Let us know if you're coming, if you're in Denver. Other than that, We did car show.
Oh, we did. And last thing I want to mention about the 200 episode spectacular.
Yes.
So it's a private website right now.
Yes.
So send us an email. Let us know you want the link, something like that. So we're holding that we're keeping it private. You're going to have to put a password in. That's just so people that like us can get a ticket.
Correct.
Right? Before this goes to anybody else. Because it's going to be open to the general public after that. More than likely, they're not going to want to stick around to watch whatever this is. Mm-hmm. They're just going to want to go karting.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
But we want our fans, we want our listeners to be able to have access to it before anybody else. So let us know if you're interested. We'll make sure you get the link. All right? Yes. Okay.
Okay. We love you, everybody.
We absolutely do.
Gene by house.
Ian Dave do car show.
Goodbye.